Oh, the one with Amanda Live.
Yeah, he's doing like one-offs of each character. He did
Nice.
Danilay, who played Nico Veas, plays Oz in The Gate, the Dragoon, and then one of his friends. So yeah, he's doing like little mini episodes with everybody, which has been fun.
What's his name? What's Tom's character, the wizard? I'm Abledore or something. What's his name?
Alberforce.
Alberforce, yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah, Alberforce.
I'm a powerful wizard.
Just listening to Tom talk is a pleasure. He doesn't even have to be playing a game.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he's just got one of those voices. But yeah, we've been sitting and talking about the Wizard War a lot, which has been fun. So we'll figure out just what the heck it is we're gonna do with that pretty soon. I'm up, Brew. It looks like you're up as well.
Yes.
I'm up.
Okay. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. This is going to be primarily a character generation stream, which we know everybody just loves. But don't worry, I'm going to beg you to stay the whole time. I wrote up a bunch of fun little vignettes for when we pick up with our session. It will be 6 months later after the events of the Great Cayman incident. I can't say that. And the falling of our heroes, Arix, Winnie, and Alicia. And some other guy, they found parts of a body, but they couldn't identify him. Whatever that was.
Oh, what was his name again?
What was his name?
Elmet.
Oh, Elmet.
Oh.
Goof will never forget that name.
Yeah.
I'll never forget
I will
you.
forever be known as the person who killed Elmet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, it was
We should have
savage.
put in memory of Elmet as our
Stream title.
Oh,
in loving
yeah.
memory.
We gotta we gotta do like a group photo. We'll stick in the corner of the overlay. You squat up, like rip Elmet.
Fucking hell. My chair's fucking won't.
That's okay. When I came into Roll20, it was still on the scene, and there was this big X for Elmet, and I was like, "Oh man!"
You're like, "Dang, we don't forget that shit, do we?"
No, I popped into Bruce's chat, and all I heard was, "Yeah, we were talking about you." I'm like, "Yeah, I killed the kid." I have no idea what they said. I just assumed it was about me killing the kid.
Yeah,
It was. It certainly was.
it certainly
But
was.
come on, Bruce said,
Pretty much
"You
you.
know what you gotta do."
Oh yeah.
And I asked what.
Oh yeah. It was.
She said, "The kid." I went, "Oh, okay, yeah." And then I thought about it, and I did it.
Yeah.
I confess.
No, you totally had to. There was no.
The evidence is there. I did it
Yeah.
for a good reason. My dog was over there, and the alligator needed distraction,
Yeah.
and other people were over there. But primarily, my dog was over there.
I loved it.
I slept fine. I have no regret.
I like went back and clipped it all too. Like I got like a 6 sequence.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, just like a real piece of shit. Just like right after the game, I just sat there laughing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit my ad real quick, and I'm gonna go grab my drink before we actually get going, and then hopefully everyone will be up. Our links will be out and posted, and we can do the thing.
Yeah.
That's cool with everybody.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right, BRB. At least on my end, obviously y'all can talk or
There we go.
whatever the
I
fuck.
put in loving memory of Elmet on the
Oh.
stream.
Oh, I'm going to do that as well.
Rip Elmet.
Oh, yeah. How can I do that? Right. I can do that. Hang on.
Don't trust goofing with your NPCs.
Yeah, maybe I should put an asterisk there and then a footnote.
Yeah, don't trust goofing with your NPCs. Note to self.
Right, so what's it going to say? No, I'll change that. Oh, it's an image. I don't want to put an image. I want to just write something.
Do a text.
I just put your stream up on my phone.
Somebody's gonna be like coming in with no context, like, oh shit, man, they lost somebody, and it's like, no,
They're gonna think it's a real person. Not a one, not a what? One session, 2 session NPC.
It was real to us, okay?
I felt him as I pushed him.
Right, here we go. Text.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. I should put him under Goofin because it was her that did that.
Oh no.
I'll put him in between you guys. It was you two. It was nothing to do with me. I was trying to be a good guy and kill the baddie. You're the ones killing NPCs.
Well, I had to get to the baddie.
I'm kidding. I'll put him down here.
Come on.
Yeah, Cam
I
said
like the helmet.
pushed or Spartan kicked is the real question.
Yeah, it was a bit of a this is Sparta boot, like,
Right.
wasn't it?
He was launched, so I'm not exactly sure what you call that.
You like kicked him in the middle of his back and he turned around and was like, oh, and you were like, sorry.
Because I knew I had to, he had to go a long distance.
Yeah, he did.
So
I'm pretty sure you I'm pretty sure you kicked him farther than he threw that rock or whatever he was trying to throw at it.
He wasn't exactly what he spilt the water in the bucket when we first met.
That rock or whatever he was trying to throw at it.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly. Oh, it's too funny. Rip helmet, yeah.
I changed it. It says in loving memory of helmet.
Oh my.
What'd I miss?
We were just reminiscing about helmet.
Oh, poor helmet.
Ian Bruce just got a little tag up on the screen in loving memory of helmet.
I was talking about how instead of coming back as Snorri yesterday, I should come back as like Elmet's parents or something.
Oh, dude, that'd be a great like little mini game at some point. Just like as they go like follow the footsteps. Like, what happened to our son?
We could just do his mum. We could just do his mum, dad, and sister. Like, excuse me, where's my son?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was so funny.
So I remember somebody saying, I think it was you, Dave, that all D&D sessions end up with some sort of saying or something.
Mhm.
I have a funny feeling helmet is going to be ours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to forget him in a hurry.
Yeah, no, it was rough, but it was good. Don't get me wrong. I liked it a lot.
You were just hoping we'd kill him.
I was. I set it up. I pushed pretty hard. Not gonna lie. Not
So
gonna
did I.
yeah, yeah, obviously.
That's what you missed. I was saying to Brew, like Cam was mentioning, was it a push or a Spartan kick? And I said it was like I launched them pretty hard.
Yeah,
so.
you full on ran in and kicked
Yeet.
him.
It was a proper yeet.
Yeah,
Like,
he was yeeted. Oh, excuse me. So
Well, if you're gonna kill somebody, don't do it half-assed.
Yeah, this is true.
Imagine you just went plump in the thing and the alligator didn't notice.
Or if you like just nudged him and he managed to like grab onto the cliff edge and be like, oh shit.
or the big
right,
caiman just didn't notice him and he slowly drowned to death.
Yeah, because going helmet, he probably couldn't swim.
Yeah, he probably didn't pick the proficiency.
Oh. Always take that proficiency. Always.
Oh, that reminds me. Must add swimming on that list.
Yeah.
Never leave home without it. Like,
All right, assigning some new character sheets now.
ooh, baby.
Oops, didn't do half of what I needed to with that one.
I like you. You made a big subfolder called the Dead.
Yeah, just in case there's any
Any
misunderstandings.
confusion.
Oh, so Winnie's dead. Bye-bye, Winnie.
At least right now. So
You're dead too, Dave?
Well,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So,
I'm
Lord,
done. I'm done.
what's he going to be then, Dave? What's the story? Are we going to make him a prince or what? Or is he a duke or what? If he's like 34th in line to be
Yeah, well,
the king, what do we call him?
Yeah. I think it's probably like Duke, Marquise, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I think Prince would only work if he was like closer in line in like maybe a different realm. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so make him like he's like a cousin of the third son of the king or something.
Right. Baron, I
Yeah.
think, is fine. You know, shit like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Do we want to flip it a little bit? Do like point by this time? Do you guys just want to roll with like a little bit better? Last time we went pretty rough stats. Do you want a little break?
Well, it's quite
Please.
Did you already have a character sheet for Snorri?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just didn't want to
No.
redo anything you might have already established.
I play with a lot of other DMs. We talk about Roll20 all the time, and people are like, "Oh, you know, like how do you?" I was like, "Oh, I don't. Like, I have an Evernote that has a bunch of information, and basically I'll make shit up and then just make sure I write it down. That's my trick."
right. So I I need quite high requirements for a paladin. So,
Yeah. Do you want to roll? Do you want to just do point by, or do you want to do like maybe a 5d6, keep the highest 3? Maybe we'll
5d6, keep the highest 3 is nice.
We'll come in a little overpowered, a little superpowered.
Yeah, I like that.
So am I doing the same thing, or is that just for Oliver?
No, that'd be everybody.
5d6?
Yeah, 5d6, drop 3, or drop 2, drop the lowest 2. A little more forgiving.
Okay, so let's roll some dice.
Yep. Wow.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Oh, so that's
There's
a
your
16.
17.
No,
16.
that's a 16.
Yep,
Isn't it?
16.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
At least we're dropping those ones.
Oh man, Brew, you're trying over there. I can see it.
Poor Snorri.
Yeah, so so we can talk a little bit about like the game and stuff. So to me, if you remember, the whole idea was like the name Snorri was a name, like a given name to someone who had been like a hero, someone who had done something like really impressive or like really substantial. Do you remember that at all? You would have discovered that like the first night you met him.
Yeah, I think I remember it, but at the same time, I don't think I ever asked like for more information on it.
Yeah, and then at one point he was like, "Oh, you know, Winnie, you and I are similar. We're both folk heroes." And I may have mentioned it at least in passing, or might have talked about it just with, you know, like Oliver or something. In my head, about 40, I think 50 years ago, right around the same time that Prefector Lorik lost his son, the elves technically the dwarves were fighting everybody, but the elves uncharacteristically showed up and lended support. And there was a whole contingent of dwarves, there was a whole mountain of dwarves that invented gunpowder and then used it to fuck everybody else's shit up. And Snorri was part of that, like, you know, clan basically, that were like, you know, we're a bunch of miners, we've had it pretty bad for a really long time, and we're gonna fix this shit, and we're gonna use, you know, magic rock fire to fix it. And so they just like they seceded from like the Dwarven Union, and then just took everything they wanted, shut down a bunch of like shipping lanes, invaded a bunch of stuff, and then the Dwarven nation like said no, they're not our people, right? They have forsaken their ties to us. And that was kind of like, in real broad strokes, Snorri's background was like he was part of this group of people who had been just like really disenfranchised, tried to like, you know, stake a claim out on their own, and then didn't get any support, so they all just had to like rise up to the occasion, kind of thing. But beyond that, like you can really run with it.
All right, David. So I rolled a character, and the only thing that falls short is the charisma. I've got a 15. I need a 17.
Well, I was just gonna say like arrange them to taste, or did you not even with that?
I didn't roll a 17. I need a 17. I didn't roll one.
Holy damn, dude! Getting a Paladin's fucking rough.
Yeah, it's the hardest one to get.
Yeah, let's see, because you got a 16, right? But what do you need? 2 16s?
No, you need a 17 in charisma. The rest I can make.
Okay. I would say looking at your stats.
I've put them in the order I rolled them.
Yeah. I'd say if you want to swap your strength and your charisma, I'll give you that extra 1 there. Make strength 15 and move the charisma to a 17.
Okay. Strength 15.
Yeah.
Charisma 17.
Still pretty decent stats.
Yeah. Or how about I keep the 16 strength and lose something off Constitution, lose 2 off Constitution, then it's fair. Then I'm actually losing 2 instead of losing 1.
Okay.
Okay. So make Constitution a 13, but keep strength a 16.
I can live with that.
That way I
So-
lost 2 points to get.
I
to
got a
2.
6, a 5, and a 2 is my top 3 numbers. What do I do with those again?
You'll add them together, and then in your character sheet, which right now is named Amistan. Amistan. Yep. You will pick from Strength, Dex, Con, Int, Wisdom, Charisma. You'll assign that. What did you say? You got a 6, a 3, and a 5.
6, a 5, and a 2, so
6.
13.
Yeah, so 13. So one of those 6 stats is a 13. See what the actual requirements are for Ranger.
It's a 13. Strength is 13, dexterity is 13, constitution 14, wisdom 14.
Yeah. So you're gonna roll all 6, and let's get you a ranger.
So what do I roll to get those? That's what I'm confused.
You're gonna roll 5d6 5 more times, and every time you roll 5d6, you're going to keep the highest 3.
And add them up. I get it.
Yeah.
And so this one, does it automatically go against strength? Because that's my first roll. Am I going strength, dexterity, constitution?
I wasn't going to do that. Oliver did. You can, but I'm more interested in letting people make what they want to make right now.
Okay.
So if you want, just for simplicity's sake, to drop them in there, and then if we have to swap them around, we can, right?
Oh well, if you want, if I can move them around to make my character more flavorful, Dave, I'd rather drop the wisdom down and be dumber, and just so swap dexterity and wisdom. I'd rather be dumber if it's still within the what I need.
We
you know what I mean?
did the Iron Man thing, we had fun with it, but
I need a 13 on wisdom.
Yeah, there's no need to do it again, as far as I'm concerned. At least not this time when we're going for something. Damn, that fucker. That is good.
Well, I need a 13 on wisdom, so I'll put.
Yeah.
I'll put the 12 on intelligence, the 13 on wisdom, and the 14 on constitution. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Wait, you said we were doing this how many times? 5 times?
6 total.
Okay.
For Goof had just already done 1, so I was just referencing. Yeah, only 5 more. Yeah, these are some good rolls.
Why are you getting all these 6s in here?
Y'all.
My lowest one is a 9.
Yeah, y'all warmed it up for her. Yeah, so let's see. So I'm just gonna put them here. You don't have to keep them in this order, right? But you've got a 13, and then you've got where'd it go?
14, 18, 9, 16, 14.
14. You said 9.
Yeah.
And then what?
16 and 14.
There's one more. 13, 14, 9, 16, 14.
Oh, 13, 14, 18. I got an 18.
13, 14,
18
18.
before the 9.
Oh, shit.
You got an 18.
9,
Oh.
9, 16, 14.
Nice, yeah. So again, we don't have to keep them in this order if you don't want it to. But an 18 con's pretty crazy.
18 con is awesome.
Snorri's
Plus
got
5
shit
hit points per
stats,
level.
man.
What the fuck happened with Snorri? He started off so good.
No, he didn't. He had like
shit,
2
you're right. Yeah,
ones.
that was the ones. Never mind.
Yeah, Snorri's not doing well.
Poor Snorri. Poor Snorri.
I mean, this is probably a testament of why he was the way he was. So I guess.
Okay, I've met the basic class requirements.
Nice.
Can I swap my intelligence and my wisdom?
Yeah.
Or my intelligence and my charisma?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to be charismatic, but I'd like to be a little smarter.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap my constitution and my intelligence because I feel like he's Not as smart.
In loving memory of Elmet. Oh, I just got the thing.
I'm just
loaded.
copying some stuff over into my character sheet, all the paladin special skills. So I can detect evil at will from level 1. Paladin's sick. +2 bonus on all saves. Immune to all forms of disease.
Yeah.
But magical afflictions like lycanthropy and mummy rot, they don't count because they're curses, not disease. Can heal by laying on hands, starting at level 1, 2 hit points per level. Can cure diseases of all sorts. Oh, sorry, I read that one already. I know, yeah. Can cure diseases of all sorts. This can be done only once per week for each 5 levels of experience. Surrounded by an aura of protection with a 10-foot radius. So within this radius, all summoned and specifically evil creatures suffer a -1 penalty. So I've got protection from evil, 10-foot radius at all times from level 1. And then you've got all that it starts to see all the higher level things. That is so cool. So I need to decide what now. Weapons wise, I'm gonna be very traditional with it and be like long sword
and board.
Yeah, sword and board. But I think I want to do lance, and I'm gonna take riding and take lance.
Oh shit!
Be that guy, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just reading through my sheet and what I need to do. Well, I need to roll some hit points first, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're rolling, just standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Wish me luck. 7.
Not bad. We're gonna be 3rd level to start.
Oh. So I'll roll that again.
Yeah.
Twice.
Bumped it up.
What level are we starting out with these guys?
Level 3. Get a little bump, a little more survivable.
So I've got 14 hit points.
Y'all worked hard those sessions. What would we do? 6, I think.
Yeah.
Something around there.
18. Oh, so I've got. Oh, right, okay. So I need to check my saving throws then. Saving throws.
Says that for the Beastmaster, I have to start with leather, armor, and weapons he's made.
So you'll either want to take a weapon making, smithing, Fletcher kind of, non-weapon proficiency, or you're going to be using a big stick that you picked up.
Paladin gains the power to turn undead and fiends when he reaches 3rd level.
Nice.
So I turn as a 1st level cleric. And can call upon his warhorse upon reaching 4th level. Now we'll need to do proficiencies. Long sword. Mace. I'm taking mace. No, I'm going to take Morning Star. I never use Morning Stars.
I'm a big fan of the Morning Stars.
And I'll take Two-Handed Sword. I'm going to make him a real classic paladin. So I'm taking Longsword, Morning Star, Lance, and Two-Handed Sword.
Nice.
No missile weapons. Actually, no, I'm not. I can't. I have to take Spear.
Because you want to do the...
I'm putting it in his name, so...
Sure.
Do we need to do racial ability adjustments?
Yeah, we still have to do that. So you're I don't know if there's specific dwarves you want to go for. You just want to use like the base one, the normal one.
Yeah, I was probably just gonna go to the +1 Constitution, -1 Charisma.
Right.
Do I just write a THAC0 of 18 in?
You're a 3rd level ranger, which is a fighter thing. Hold on.
Level 3 is 18 THAC0. So I just write 18 in?
Yep.
What's my armor class? Is that based on leather?
Starts at a 10 and then it'll go down, yeah, based on your armor.
Okay, so let me look at proficiencies. Proficiency slots. So, right. So I'll have start with 4 and get it at level 3. So I'll have 5 in each. Two-handed sword as well.
Is leather armor the same as hide armor, or are they different?
Think they're different. I would have to double check. Goofin, you also get hide in shadows and move silently percentages, kind of like how RX had like kind of like thief skills from his bard background.
They're non-weapon proficiencies?
No, they're just abilities. They're kind of like skills. They're just they're a weird 2nd edition thing.
So where do I put those? Sorry, that's where I'm.
Yep. I'm getting them written down here. Let's see. Let's
I've
take a
got
peek
one
at your
more.
character sheet.
I'd like to know where you're putting them rather than you just putting them, because I don't.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find it, and then I can tell you.
Okay.
So right now your rogue skills are hidden about halfway.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm sure it starts that way. About halfway down the character sheet, you see it says rogue skills, and then it says hide. Okay. So let's see. So move silently and hide in shadows are the ones you have. And I put your percentages in chat. 20% hide in shadow, 27% move silently.
What languages do you want us to have, Dave? How do you want to do languages?
I'm fine with you picking. There's no restriction other than a druidic, Sylvan, whatever that is.
I'm okay. Well, I'm all for nerfing him to make it for flavor, so I'm going to take it so he's only got 1, so they only have common.
Okay.
But he reads and writes. It's Noble Birth.
Never was much interested in learning other languages, huh?
No.
Yeah. Does
Well, he's a paladin, so maybe, I don't know.
would Goofin get like the racial modifiers to hide in shadow and move silently, even though she's just a ranger?
I believe so. Yeah.
If
the racial, they apply. Yeah.
If there are any for human, that is.
Me, I've built a character. That's how good I am at this Roll20 shit.
Done this.
I'm done. Oh well, no, I've got.
What did you do to roll all those, Brew?
I'm doing his age right now.
444?
444 is his max age.
Yeah, he'll die at 444 of old age.
He's currently 60, which was 1 year younger than Winnie.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so human on its own won't do any adjustments. Do you think she would get the bonus from Dex, though? I feel like she should,
yes.
If it's applicable.
Yes. Yep, absolutely.
Let's see. So you have a 14 Dex. Nope, unfortunately, that's right in the middle too. Man, we're trying. We're trying for Amistan.
It's okay, I'm just putting my weapons into my sheet now. Dave, as soon as we're level 3, can we just have any starting weapons we want, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Equipment wise, what are we getting?
Yeah, within reason, right? Like what I think I gave, like starting gold plus an extra 100 to buy stuff, and everybody's gonna get a roll on. There's some eluded magic item table I built, and everybody's gonna get one cool thing off that.
I noticed something on my ability scores. Next to charisma, when I put 9 in, it notes invalid cha. So I'm assuming 9 is too low.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. So because
Mine?
a ranger is, this is a very much like a strider type ranger, right? You're supposed to be good aligned. You're supposed to help people. There is no charisma requirement though.
No, that's what it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine had
I don't know.
invalid constitution, and I just deleted the note.
Yeah. That seems fine.
Fair enough. Bye-bye.
I've got 240 gold to spend. Okay.
What are you what class are you going, Brew?
A thief.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, good
He
old
stole the damn relic or artifact or whatever. So
Yeah, him and his brother, it's true.
Right, longsword.
And he's ambidextrous again. It runs in the family.
We're not going to be doing that this time, no. Unfortunately.
You're no fun.
I know.
Because I got it from my dad, so it does run in the family.
That
it'll
does
make it a bit harder to push people off cliffs now.
No.
We're going to make it up by giving him a some kind of magic item. I guess if you'd prefer to have ambidextrous instead of a magic item, I would make that trade.
No, let's go magic. I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay. Gotta find my dang list. What the heck?
Okay, spear next. Spear. Weight is 5, speed is 6. Type is piercing. Size is medium. Okay, Morningstar, where are you?
So what language for him? Common?
I think you get one per, like, what, intelligence bonus? Hey, Squid. You definitely
Oh,
starts.
number of languages 2.
Yeah, it definitely starts with common, but you can pick more. Would you say it's
What's
2?
another good one to have?
You can immediately start going into, like, the Elvish or the Dwarvish, right? So then you can speak to allies. You could think about it in terms of, like, Legolas would want to know, like, Goblin and Black speech. You know what I mean? To know the sounds of his enemies, kind of thing. You could
I'm
theoretically.
thinking I might want to learn Elvish so I can understand what those guys are saying.
Yeah, you could theoretically, do Draconic, right? And then.
I don't know what that means. I know what it is, but I don't know what that means. Like what the ramifications of Draconic is.
Well, it would be like, like a weird old language of, dangerous, powerful beasts, and then, like, you in game.
So I could talk to the animals.
Yeah, well, you would be able to talk to, like, the Prince Saleo's dragon. Or, sorry, excuse me, King Saleo now.
24 and...
Let's do that.
Right, I've added
So what's the
each weapon
gold
that I'm
now?
proficient with to my sheet.
Nice. Would you say, Goo?
What's the gold we have? How do we roll for gold?
It was your starting gold plus another 100. So
I don't know.
Starting gold.
Yeah, I'm going to have to grab a pen and paper to make a list of how much gold I'm spending as I buy my gear. I've got 240 starting gold. I rolled 140 and you said plus 100, eh?
Plus 100.
Okay. Right, before I spend money on equipment, right?
Yeah.
Being level 3 in a paladin, am I going to get anything, like a +1 shield or armor or any weapons? Am I getting any items before I buy all things?
Everybody's going to be rolling on the chart once.
Right. Should I roll that before I buy equipment then? So I can see what I've got.
Well, I mean,
right.
you might like to, but no, we're going to roll at the end of it.
Oh, okay. So
that's your little extra item that you got as you kind of went out into the world.
Right, okay, I'm just going to buy this stuff just now then.
Where did you find starting gold?
It is in...
Is it in equipment?
So, player character, step-by-step generation, step-by-step player generation. If you scroll down to the bottom, table 43.
Table 43, you got it. Thank you.
So, I'm going to buy some gear. Excuse me. So, armor and a shield first.
So 43, so Goofin, you are a warrior, so you're going to do 5d4 times 10.
How do you do the times 10 or just to roll it 10 times?
Yeah, no, just do it once and then we'll multiply it. Just do the 5d4 and we'll just stick a 0 at the end of it.
Right, so...
Or, I guess not a 0, huh? So 90. Yeah, it is a 0 in that case.
So 90 gold plus 100?
Yep, 190 to spend.
Medium shield. Is £10 and cost me 7 gold pieces. Okay, that's my shield and armor. So let's get some weapons. Oh no, I need to make sure I've got a horse first. Oh, horses are expensive. Shit. I really need a light war. Oh well, I can just buy a riding horse just now.
There's a mule out there somewhere, right? Or a donkey?
No, it's a pony.
Oh,
Morgan.
I just need a riding horse will do for now. Okay, so now weapons. So I want...
What is this thief's followers thing?
When you get
It's not until you get higher level.
Yeah, is it 9 or 10?
9, I think.
Yeah, when you get to a high... So the old editions of D&D are not... You're not a superhero. You're not an Avenger. You're not flying in, riding lightning, and summoning down gods, right? You're just a fucking dude that happens to be a little tougher than average. So to fight the Tarisk and ancient dragons and shit, you had to bring, like, 30 dudes with longbows, and then you got a bunch of shield embankments, and you cross your fingers. So the whole game, that's like where the Adventurer Conqueror King like system came from, because the idea is first you go out and you make a little bit of money, and you're basically like, you know, the Hobbit with a couple people making a little bit of money, but then the game kind of transitions into like, you know, that feudal lordship style thing where you're working as like a knight, and then eventually like you are the king, you're commanding like vast armies to do good in the world.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's what's cool about playing a ranger in particular. The ranger has like the best followers that they can draw from. Paladin ones aren't bad either, but the ranger has some stuff that's like absolutely crazy that can show up.
Oh, ranger stuff's awesome.
Yeah.
So it says under the Beastmaster weapon proficiencies, he initially limited to weapons he can make himself: an axe, club, dagger, dart, javelin, knife, quarterstaff, sling, or spear.
Right.
So I can have one of those? Is that basically what that's saying?
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like it's framing you as very much like a you know, living out in the wilds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get my calculator up now.
Very survivalist.
Oh, well, Wasn't sure with the level 3 whether that changed anything.
I would say if you
240.
want to take a non-weapon proficiency that is specifically, smithing, sword making, right? Like I was saying before, like a was it bowyer, fletching, right? Like that
Boyer
kind of
Fletcher.
right. Like if you want to do that, I'm good with you having had enough time to have made a weapon beyond just a simple dagger, right? But once, but in the same way that I'm giving and I'm also taking, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to spend that non-weapon proficiency to prove that you can make a two-handed sword, and then I'm all about it, right? Like, let's do it. Shards of Narsil.
How many non-weapon proficiencies do I get?
Let's take a peek.
What is are you a warrior?
She is
4
Yeah.
at level 3.
Weapon
5.
proficiencies initial are 4, and then you get another one every 3rd level.
nice. So she'd have 5 then currently.
Weapon or non-weapon?
As a level 3, she would only have 5. That's weapon, non-weapon proficiencies. It says penalty is -2. So initially you have 3, and you get 1 every 3rd level. So 4 minus 2, 2.
Yeah, I think 2. Okay. Where did you see the -2 for the...
Table 34, if you go under Chapter 5, proficiencies.
Everything's a chart.
Yeah.
Raiding symbol.
Is this right? As a level 3 rogue, I would have no non-weapon proficiencies?
Yeah, I don't know where that penalty's coming from. Hold on a
That's
sec.
rubbish. That's rubbish.
Oh, the penalty is just related to fighting with weapons you're not skilled with.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't even pay attention to that penalty.
Okay. So then, Goof, you actually have
5 and
3.
5, I think, right? Oh, 5,
Yeah,
5,
3.
5 and 4. 5 and 4.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the math was right.
Where are the actual proficiencies that I can... There we go.
Below that. So weapon proficiencies and 2 for non-weapon.
Table 37. So specifically a warrior. I apologize, everybody. I'm just gonna rattle them off. Animal lore, armorer, blind fighting, bowyer or fletcher, charioteering, endurance, gaming, hunting, mountaineering, navigation, running, set snares, survival, tracking, and weaponsmithing.
You know you want to do that charioteering, though.
Charioteering. So, and if you remember something that I'll continue doing, I would much rather people take skills that they're interested in, not be stuck in that little thing. So if you want to take something from priest or wizard or whatever, that's fine. You just still have to pay the amount as is required, but you don't have to pay extra.
So, sorry, Dave, I was half thinking about something. You read off a bunch of stuff. What was that related to?
The options you could pick for your non-weapon proficiency. Weapon proficiencies are easy. They're swords or bows or, right, nets.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at weapon proficiencies and then I got distracted.
Oh.
So
it's okay. Chat listens to me. They love me. All 3 of them. Which is you guys.
Sorry, I'm so balls deep in this. I can't.
I'm just
think of
messing with
anything
you.
else.
I'm messing. So Goofin,
yes.
do you want to take a non-weapon proficiency to build a better weapon than the options that were previously given to you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out I've got 5 weapon proficiencies and I'm trying to find a table that lists what proficiencies I can have.
Okay. I don't worry about them too much. The only real question is if you want a specialization. So what kind of weapon do you want to wield? They use sword fighter, a big sword fighter, bows, club, mace.
I was thinking bows and arrows.
Yeah, you want to go
Like
bow and
being
arrow?
an archer this time.
Okay. So I actually don't know how can you do a specialization with bows? Does it do the same thing? Extra 1 to hit?
I don't know where to look. I don't sorry.
Yeah, you can specialize with bow. It's
Okay.
+1 to
It
hit and
says-
+2 damage.
Recommended is a Fletcher.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll
For
say so it's going to take you 2 of your 5 to do bows and specialization in bows.
So those are weapon proficiencies?
Yep.
And I just type in bows? Like, I don't know what words to add in
Yeah,
here.
just say bows for now. We can look it up later, but it's not like a deal breaker. We know what it all means.
Hey guys, sorry I've been very quiet for the longest time, but I have completely done my character sheet, proficiencies, non-weapon proficiencies, bought my equipment, named my horse.
So I need to write bows in twice, or
Bows and then like parentheses specialization. And then I would say we want to do probably either swords or knives, right? For either a long sword or a short sword, dagger kind of thing.
swords. So bows was going to be 2. So
Yep.
swords is 3. So I have 2 more.
Yep. And then you can do, like you could do crossbow, you could do sling bullets, you could do, quarterstaff, club.
Where are the list of the weapon proficiencies? The actual list of them.
I don't know. I wasn't able to find
Table. Hold up. So, are you on Purple Worm?
Yes.
Weapon proficiencies, and then hit the first page of that. So, weapon proficiencies again, and then hit that table 44.
44. Okay, thank you.
And that's the list of weapons that you can choose from.
But those are also would be the proficiencies?
Right. Because it says it has to be assigned to a particular weapon, not just a class of weapon.
So I would have to write one-handed sword, not swords? Broadswords, whatever.
Yes.
Longsword.
All right, done. Chainmail, medium shield, longsword, spear times 5, Morningstar, saddlebag, saddle blankets, horseshoes times 8, candles times 10, chalk, soap, and my blanket. And holy symbol. Oh my days, how could I forget?
Good save.
I'll put that in the other items of value. So I've decided about his noble birth and about his character, about how he's going to be pompous and have an accent, but I haven't decided what his faith is going to be, Dave. And whatever works best for you, really. Obviously, it's Paladin old school, so it's lawful good, but whatever works for you in the game, I'm willing to play Paladin of.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were still talking Freya.
It works exactly fine for me. What's the rules of that faith? The tenets of that faith?
It was Brunar Battlehammer. I never really looked at it. Just had a bit of a Nordic bent.
Yeah, so but a god of like battle, or what is it?
Valkyries are like angels of war, I guess.
Cool. So I'm a paladin of war, that's fine. So we'll just make it that his god is the same then as Winnie's was. The Valkyrie Freya. Works for me. Just go run to the fridge, be back in a second.
So are there, because I'm doing a Beastmaster one, are there any built-in animal kind of non-weapon proficiencies, or do I need to?
I haven't looked at your kit, so I'm not familiar. What was it called?
Oliver?
I'm finished with mine, so let me have a quick look for you then. So, the Complete Ranger's Handbook, kits, Beastmaster. So, bonus non-web proficiencies, none, but see special benefits. Okay. Special benefits, stealth. The Beastmaster has a plus 5% chance to hide in natural surroundings. Animal henchman.
Where do I record that +5?
I put in hide in shadows. But it's only natural surroundings. Communicate.
Yeah.
You've got animal telepathy, animal bonding. So I would just put these in non-web proficiencies. I would add them as well. Or, well, they're not non-web proficiencies, but I would add them in. So let me look at the character sheet. Right, yeah. Special abilities and attacks. Put them in there.
Special abilities and attacks. Thank you.
In fact, I need to copy this and put it into that bit. There we go.
So there's special hindrances of empathic shock, unruly allies, outcast, limited funds. Gets 1d4 minus 10 gold. Let's start. So where would I put those hindrances?
Typically, it's just anywhere where you're gonna like remember, right? Like the character sheet is not terribly dynamic. It just has like a lot of stuff for you to put down as
Well,
I'm going to put them in special hindrances.
yeah.
I would copy paste all of those special hindrances, Goof, and copy paste it into the very bottom thing on that character sheet, notes, because it's under henchman / animal companion, so it'll work. It'll go there. Let me show the armor class of my horses now. So, I guess if my character is going to be noble by birth, but he's been kicked away to the church to become a paladin, I guess he's kind of been forgotten about by the royal family because I never had enough money to get a good horse. I never got money. I did enough money for barding on my horse. I couldn't get a two-handed sword. I couldn't get a lance. So he's definitely not feeling the benefits of his noble birth when it comes to finances.
Right.
But yes, I am of noble birth. My name is.
So in last time we gave Maverick his own character sheet. Do you want me to just add? I had a name for my new dog. Do you want me to add them in the henchperson animal companions?
We can do either. If on that character sheet it'll let you make rolls, that'll probably be handy. Truthfully.
Okay, I need a character sheet for my direwolf named Menace.
I'm rolling hit points from my horse, David. That's that there. 9. Gideon the riding horse. My name is Duke Cyril Girdlespear. I am a paladin of the Holy Order of Freya. And I'm going to attempt to keep up this accent throughout the whole campaign.
Yeah, that's totally gonna happen.
By God, you've got it.
By God, that's it!
All right, we got a monster character sheet in there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You should still have access to Maverick too if it's mostly the same thing.
So yeah, I ran out of money, but yeah, apart from needing some money to buy some more things, my character is pretty sick. So what's his armor class thing? Chainmail and a shield, that makes his armor class 3, right? Boom. I think I need to double check that.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Oliver, we're gonna have you roll a d8.
4. Now, David, quick question.
Yeah.
How many experience points do you want us to have? Just over level 3?
Yeah, just to level 3.
And the THACO we said was going to be the same as me?
For the wolf?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's what we did.
I would have to look. I'd want to compare, especially since it may be better because you're good at being a beast master. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I make it 4001 then, yeah?
Right. Yeah. Just over the.
Oh, no, sorry. 4501 for me.
Sure. Okay, Oliver, this is really cool. So you can tell us about this. You take some time to think about it. You have 2 items as part of either your going away present, stuff that your teachers gave you, the church gave you, you found right in an earlier adventure, however you want to frame it. And we can roll for color if you would like, or you can pick.
Okay.
You have a set of dragon scale mail and a box of turquoise animal figurines. They might be from the same thing, they might be from different things.
Let me just add those to my character sheet.
That's sick, man.
Turquoise animal figurines.
Yeah, and dragon scale mail. Which is not magical, but badass. And we're going to be resistant to whatever color dragon.
Right, would you quickly give me a quick rundown what the red is fire, green is?
I think green is poison, black is acid, right? Blue is lightning.
Let's just take red dragon scale armor.
Just do red, just do the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give you some DR against fire. I want to look up exactly what it suggests, but there'll be some sort of damage reduction.
Is it scale mail or what?
Yeah, scale mail. It's just non-metal. It's hide and dragon scales.
Right, so I'm just gonna check the armor class of that then.
That's some cool shit, man.
Equipment lists, equipment descriptions, armor class ratings, scale mail, and shield, armor class 5. Ah, so it's less good than the chainmail I had. Ah, okay.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Well, would there not be plate mail made of scales? It's the word scale that's confusing us. It's not scale mail. It's just made of dragon scales. Would there not be plate mail?
No, it's scale mail. It's
scale mail.
That is
okay.
Dragon scales. If you want, I would say it's light enough that you could wear your chain mail and the scale over the top of it, and use at least not lose the AC there.
All right, so it has the armor class of chainmail then.
Yeah, I'll let you do that since I don't want to knock your AC down just for flavor.
Okay.
But it is not plate.
All right, that'll give me fire resistance as well, though.
Yeah, I gotta look up exactly how much, but
cool.
Do you know where the languages could be found?
Off the top of my head, no. Do you want some suggestions?
Apparently, I would know 3, and I just put Dwarven and Common.
Yeah, so I would say the same thing, right? There's an Undercommon, right, which is good for like trading with those kinds of things. There's also just like your deep speech, right, which is like underground ettercaps, and then like Illithid, right, and Kotua, right, like real dangerous shit. You could just do classic and do like the elf, right? That would also work for drow, which you might have run into.
Yeah, I just put Undercommon. I feel like that would be more likely as a dwarf.
Yeah.
It says
Thank
in the Beastmaster there's secondary skills of Hunter and Fisher. Are those put in as non-weapon proficiencies that I have to use?
I believe so. They don't count against you though.
Okay.
Because you just get them.
Right, I am upgrading to a light warhorse.
Ooh. How'd you do that?
The money I didn't spend on my original armor. Because I didn't buy chainmail, because you gave me some armor.
Right. Keeping the AC of the chain was contingent on wearing the chain armor and also the leather.
Oh, right, okay, so I'm still spending the money on it.
Sorry.
Okay. No, bring that back to right.
Trying to cut you a little extra there.
No, that's cool. And I'll put my money back to... It'll be 35. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready then. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Where are you at, Brew?
I still have to figure out like Thaco. I still have to start buying shit, do saving throws. So
Yeah. Well, at least those ones are pretty easy. I'd say the one that did you already assign your skill points for being a thief? That one ends up taking a little while.
I mean, I've put my ability scores in if that's what you're talking about, or are you talking about like proficiencies and stuff?
No, when you're a thief, you get just like points every level that you can assign. It's very similar to like 3-5 skill ranks, but they're much more minuscule. But we'll get to it. And then
It's just above proficiencies in languages on the sheet.
Yeah, Goofin, where are you at?
I have all my proficiencies, my non-weapon proficiency, all those guys, and what gear I'm doing. I think now what I do is figure out what I've bought, and if there's any, like you were talking about saving throws. I can't remember how we did that or what
Yeah, it
we
was
did.
just a chart we found somewhere. Hold on.
Yep, saving throws. It is Player's Handbook. If you go right to the bottom, tables, and then go right to near the bottom of that. No, it's not that one. Sorry. Yeah, near that one.
Character
I've lost it
saving
again.
throws for a warrior of level 3. Are you ready for him?
Hold on, where are you so that I can understand?
Got it.
I don't
Table
use
60.
your purple worm. I'm using a book. So I
Yeah.
can't. I can tell you it says it's chart 60, but I don't know if that works.
Yeah,
In
table
Purple
60.
Worm, Oliver?
Yeah,
Where
table
are we?
60. So if you go to the very bottom folder in the Player's Handbook tables, scroll down to table 60.
Saving throws. I see it. Thank you.
So it's 13, 15, 14, 16, 16.
And those are in the same order as they are on the chart.
Yeah,
Yes.
paralyzation, poison, or death magic. So 13, rod, staff, and wands, 15, petrification and polymorph, 14, and the other two are 16s. Nice.
All right, so let me see if I understand this.
Yeah.
So rogue skills are what you were talking about,
Yeah.
and those are percentages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I factor in dexterity, race, and armor, which I haven't even gotten to my armor yet. But
Yeah.
every level, I get 30 points. I can't put more than 15 in any skill for those 30.
Correct.
So I would have 90 points right now. Could not exceed 45 in any skill.
Yeah, isn't
No.
it fun?
You start with more than that because that 90 is just what you've got for your level up. There's also a base amount that should tell you what
Right.
with.
I've already calculated that with the exception of armor. I've got like my race and my dexterity in there, but
yeah. So what you said is correct then.
I'm gonna be the loudest fucking rogue.
I mean, you are a dwarf, so.
Oh, one question that I did put in the Discord chat was, are we going to find Morgan? Because then she won't need to buy a ladder.
I would say currently, right now, you should buy everything you would like with your character. You may find Morgan later, but that should be a surprise, not a expectation.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I can't reveal all of my secrets and all the things I have changed about the Solean Isles. Now that being said, if you all choose to just happen to go to the new owners of the 12 Golden Geese and check it out, hey, and then you went to the 12 Golden Geese and checked it out.
So, Jixiril Goldspear, Paladin level 3, race, human, alignment, lawful good. Deco is 18, hit points is 14 of 14. Armor class is 3.
Yeah, where'd he get his dragon armor?
Family heirloom, I guess.
Yeah, that's like the only thing they gave you.
That's the only thing
they were like, well, it's not plate, so I guess you can have it.
No.
Your brother wanted the plate.
So in Alicia's character sheet, there were numbers next to the non-weapon proficiencies.
Yeah.
How do I roll for those in this one?
No, they're related to the skill and how difficult or easy it is.
So, Player's Handbook, Chapter 5 proficiencies. Weapon proficiency.
You beat me to that one, Brew. I was just about to put your Thaco in. I just had to find it first.
Right, yeah, okay. If you go to non-weapon proficiencies 2 and then click the non-weapon proficiency groups, that has the scores.
What's the crossover one? Just out of curiosity.
So you're playing a barbarian. A ranger. So that means you can pick from the warrior, the wizard, and the general group without penalty.
Oh. Okay.
Like, see, Bruce playing a thief, so she can pick from the rogue and the general. I'm playing a paladin, so I can pick from warrior, priest, and general. You can also pick from ones that are not included in that, but it costs you +1 to take it. My horse's name is Gideon. He is a fine horse. He was a little bit cheap, but you know, I don't have my funds are not at hand. I'm working with church money. You know, I'm humble.
Not liquid at the moment.
That's the one. I'm thinking blonde-haired and mustachioed.
Oh. Goofin, what you got next?
I'm just filling out my non-weapon proficiencies.
Nice. So you've gotten your equipment?
Oh, no.
Not quite yet. Well, you got your leather armor, which is good.
I just got to figure out what weapon I want to buy.
Yeah. Well, because
Or-
I need to.
you got to build your weapon.
Yeah.
I have to buy 2 weapons as a rogue, right? Like two dirks or daggers.
No, you don't have to.
But don't you get 2 attacks? And don't you have to have a weapon in each hand to do 2 attacks?
No, as a rogue, you don't like get 2 attacks as a bonus. That's not like a rogue bonus.
If you hold 2 weapons, you can do it, but it is very hard. You'll be suffering penalties.
Gotcha.
Anyone can make 2 attacks if they have 2 weapons held, but you have to take things like dual weapon fighting proficiency and things like that to reduce penalties.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a gamble. Do you want to roll twice and not hit as often, right? Or would you rather just hit once, kind of thing?
All right. Remind me again how to do the weapon. Type 6 factor.
Type would be either slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning.
Yeah, factor is speed factor, so it's how it impacts your initiative.
Okay.
I took generally pretty heavy, slow weapons, like.
Yeah.
No missile weapons, because those are for cowards!
Did you just call Tammy a coward?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a missile? Magic missile?
Oh, no, that's a spell. That's not a missile weapon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I took spear. You can throw spears.
What do you normally put for range? Or do you leave that blank for like...
Blank for melee weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't filled in is spear.
Yeah, this is like a reach weapon sometimes, yeah. Be right back in 1 sec.
So I'm thinking I can make a spear, handcrafted. What do you think, Oliver?
Yeah.
Because I have to
sounds
start
good.
with
Listen.
something I can make.
Spear's my favorite weapon in the game.
But a spear is something I could make. Take a stick.
Yep. A stick and a stone, and you can make a spear. Yeah, a bit of string. You can do it with bone. You can do it with another bit of wood. It's easy to make a spear. Yeah.
You have to buy arrows for your bow.
Yeah.
That's why you pick them up after battles.
I hate this game.
Where do I find spears, Oliver? I found the weapons table, but I don't see spears listed.
Should be in
Must
there.
be.
Like, players handbook, weapons, equipment lists, weapons. Near the bottom, I think. Yeah, near the bottom. Costs 8 silver pieces. Weighs 5 pounds. It's medium weapons.
So,
piercing
hold on,
weapon.
where are you? Because I'm not in the same place.
So, Player's Handbook, Chapter 6, Money and Equipment. Equipment lists, weapons.
There we go. I was in the wrong place.
Cool.
What's the range of a short bow? How do you find that out?
I think it's 50, 100, 150. There's another separate table. So if you go to equipment descriptions, so chapter 6, money and equipment lists, equipment descriptions, table 45, missile weapon ranges.
Okay.
Did I miss anything good?
No.
Not
So
at
where
all.
do I find the speed for my and the damage for it? I can see the whole bunch of numbers listed, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, so if you go back to chapter 6, money and equipment lists, and then weapons,
Yeah.
it's got
So the column headings don't match up with what I'm looking for.
right. Okay, so what are you looking for? Speed factor.
Well, I got
It
the
says
weight of
factor.
10, size is medium, type is P, but I don't know what speed is.
Okay, so this table that you're looking at, it's got cost, and then pound is the weight.
Yeah.
It says LB, so that's the weight, and factor is the speed. So the third last column, third from the right, is the speed.
Thank you. Why didn't they use the same numbers or same words? So the damage small and the damage large, is that the SM and the Ls?
Yeah, small, medium, and large are two separate. Depends on who you're damaging.
And where did we figure out the range was for a spear? Nothing?
10, 20, 30. Short range is 10 yards, or 10 feet. Medium is 20, long is 30.
Number of attacks, 1?
Yes. Unless you're specialized.
And what? It's got dex, strength, and there's 3 tick boxes to the left. Is there any of those that are?
Yes, you'll tick strength and damage for everything, and you'll tick dex for spear as well.
Okay. So these are the ones that I have, that I physically have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell you what, man, 50 gold don't get you a whole lot of anything.
No, it doesn't.
You added that 100, right?
Oh, wait, there's another extra 100?
I posted.
Yeah,
it
that's
right
our
under
level
your
3
roll.
money.
Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm getting like armor and weapons and pretty much broke after that.
Yeah, and remember, you're gonna get a little. You're gonna get a little something when you finish your character sheet. Could be a windfall. One of the packs I made is just a shit ton of money.
Oh, nice.
That's,
Thank God I'm not playing Winnie anymore.
Yeah, that's Eric's inheritance. It got tied up. Just slid out of escrow.
So as a ranger beastmaster dude, I'm thinking I can make a bow. Take a thing, tie some rope, have a bow.
As long as you're taking the Bowyer and Fletcher non-weapon proficiency, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I got the non-weapon proficiency.
You have built your own bow. You don't have to pay for the components.
Woo-hoo.
If you ever want a composite bow, you will have to pay. But
Yeah. So I could even do like a longbow?
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Nice. How do you know how many attacks you get, or weapons all just one attack?
Depends what the weapon is.
Longbow.
Depends on the level too. Right now, I
Longbow,
think
you've
it's just
got-
one.
Longbow, you've got 2 attacks per round if you stand still.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that rule.
And other weapons are different as well. Like dart, for example, is 3 per round.
How come it doesn't show a damage large and small?
Based on the arrows.
Oh, thank you.
It's 1d6 for flight arrows and 1d8 for sheath arrows. Sheath arrows, more damage, less range. Flight arrows, less damage, more range.
What would be the range of the sheath arrows?
Oh, I don't remember. Actually, no, I think the range is the same. I think the range is dependent on the bow.
Might just be price.
Oh, okay, 8. Wait.
Duke Cyril Goldspear. Yeah, that's my accent for sure. I'm going with it.
The fuck are crampons?
They're the things that go on your feet, I think, that help you climb.
Yeah. Spikes that you put on
Oh.
your shoes.
Climbing gear.
Okay.
It's not a medieval hygiene product.
Yeah, and that's it. And they're not used for anything else.
I'm just gonna have those permanently affixed to my shoes.
That's not a good idea because they'll be noisy.
I know I'm purposefully doing that.
And if you ever get on a horse, be very careful how you kick them.
Yeah.
You'll not be going anywhere near my horse with those. Bloody dwarf.
So where are the actual arrows that you would buy?
They're in the weapon list on the equipment. It shows
Look at that beard. It's so
under bow, flight arrow, sheath arrow.
There we go. Thank you.
So I built my character sheet really fast so I could just spend the rest of the session practicing the voice.
Perfect.
Pro strap.
I'm terrible at voices, so I'm gonna try.
So how do I know what the range of my arrows are? Or my longbow?
I think a longbow is 60, 120, 180.
Yeah, it should just be listed as part of the equipment when you look at it.
Doesn't have a range listed for the weapon.
Sorry, because the first thing we meet is just going to kill us anyway. You're not going to get a chance to fire it.
Because we're gonna have to battle that fucking croc.
Yeah.
So somebody rattled off some numbers about the range for a longbow.
60/120/180, if memory serves.
And the difference of those is the type of arrow?
No, the difference is if you're within 60, you've got no penalties. If you're between 60 and 120, you've got a -2 to hit. If you're between 120 and 180, you've got a -5 to hit, and you can't shoot it more than 180. Short range, no penalty. Medium range, -2. Long range, -5.
And longbow strength and damage. Is there dexterity for longbow?
Dex and damage on that one.
Not strength?
Strength.
How much would you guess a harmonica would cost?
You really don't want to be quiet.
It's a bit of an interesting construction. I'd probably call it, I don't know, say 15 gold.
Okay.
That was quite. I thought that was quite generous of you, Dave. I would have said more, but
I was 15 to 20. That's a fair bit of gold. You know
I
what I
suppose
mean?
it
Okay,
is,
I'll
yeah.
go with 20. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like that's more than my heavy horse lands cost, I suppose. Yeah, it is quite a lot, I suppose.
I do agree with you. It presupposes the ability to make fine, metal instruments, but I would much rather have people have that fun shit.
I'm actually dead excited about doing a voice.
It's fun as long as you don't forget the voice. That's what I always do. Fucking 4 sessions in, I'm just like, I have no clue who this character is. Never seen him before in my life.
Do I list the sheaf arrows, or do I just keep track of how many I buy?
What do you mean list?
So the arrows themselves have the damage on it, so I just put the damage on my short bow line, and then I put below that in the notes section how many arrows I bought.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that means we're getting pretty close then.
I think I'm good. If somebody could take a look at mine and make sure I haven't missed anything. Nothing else this time. I'm learning to use purple worm better.
Learning to use what?
Purple worm better.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I might have missed all the miscellaneous stuff. Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Ropes and crap.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
You
I'm
can
going to
buy
take
your
another
extras.
language, David. I do have room for one more language. I decided I'm going to use it.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, what's noble? What would noble children be taught? Noble human children, what would they be taught?
How to write.
Yeah, Elven, Celestial.
I like the idea of celestial.
It's like Latin.
But no, I like Elven because it goes with a lot of diplomacy and, you know, it's another
Yeah.
great old empire. I'll take Elven. So I've got common, read, write, common, and Elven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've changed it. Thanks to a chat request. Just because it's cool, it's flavorful. Celestial.
Yeah, I mean they're both a lot of fun. Celestial less useful but cooler.
Less useful, but more something that
Yeah,
fucking
more flavor.
posh kids might get taught, you know?
Mhm.
Like we get posh kids get taught Latin in school. Hear me? It's fucking useless, but it's what the posh kids get taught. So I
Yeah.
figure it's like the fantasy equivalent of Latin, isn't it? Celestial.
Right. I mean you literally lived in the church for how many years? Like you learn Celestial.
Yeah, cool.
You probably met a damn angel. You know, at least once.
Sick.
People can fucking summon them up whenever they want. Brew, it looked like you were pretty much set up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like over encumbered.
It's alright, we'll find a home base pretty soon.
Get a donkey.
You,
Don't we still have the donkey?
Not yet.
Well, Morgan, we don't know.
Crocodile food by now.
She's a pony. She's not a donkey.
Oh.
You ready for your D8 roll?
What's the D8 roll? My hit points?
No, you're everybody's getting a pack, a little item, a little send away.
I mean, I haven't done my hit points or anything yet either, so.
Okay, you can do it in a sec, that's fine.
I didn't roll brilliantly for my hit points, but it's not the end of the world. Who needs hit points when you have a fine, strong accent like this?
Ah!
Oh, I was thinking of
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I am of noble birth. My real wealth is in my blood. Look at the respect the peasants they give me as I walk by.
So did Snorri pick up any of Winnie's soap?
I don't think I ever gave him some.
Oh no.
I was about to put soap in my inventory, like soap shavings, and then I was like, wait, I don't think I gave him any.
Oh,
I've put soap in my inventory. It's one of those boring things that I always do. I always take swimming, proficiency. I always have soap and candles in my inventory. And chalk.
yeah, the chalk comes up a lot.
Yep. If you've crawled as many dungeons as I have, you know the relevant to chalk. Like.
We in the game this morning we lost all our equipment pretty much.
Nice.
But I was able to keep a hold of most of my things, but I just had the adventurers pack. But when we burned down the torch, we used it as charcoal. To do basically the same thing.
I'm getting there.
Huh?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
All right.
Lord Sorrel Goldspear the Fourth. I'm adding more and more to this name.
The longer we take, the bigger his
Yeah,
name will be.
The bigger his name's getting. Yeah, I want to make him like directly in line for the throne, but like he's got like 6 brothers, and they've got like 18 sons. So he's like way down the line. Like you've never ever be king, but he's got this pompous kind of self belief about it because that's how I'm going to flavor the character. I
He
think.
definitely thinks he's gonna get there.
Mm-hmm. Like he's a bit of a joke in noble society because he's never ever going to be anywhere near king, but he kind of that goes on like he might be.
Well, he's gonna show them up, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he isn't king, he's gonna be an adventurer.
A holy knight.
Nice.
Holy avenger.
Why can't I find out how much it costs to buy a horse?
Go to animals in the equipment lists.
Yeah, no, I found the horse page. I just can't find how much it costs.
Draft
Or am
horse is
I-
200 gold. A heavy war horse is 400. A light war horse 150. Medium war horse 225. Riding horse 75.
Sorry,
So-
I need you to speak louder.
Yep. Sorry. Chapter 6. Money and equipment. Equipment lists. Animals. And then
I
near the
went to the
bottom.
wrong place. I went to the animal list.
Yeah, the cheapest horse is a riding horse for 75 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a donkey, a mule, or an ass for 8 gold. The pony was 30.
I'm buying another animal. I just saw a really cool animal that I want to buy.
Yeah, you buying a peacock?
Now I am.
The pompous idiot with a peacock.
No, I'm gonna buy a songbird. It's 1 gold piece. I could just have a little songbird sitting on my shoulder singing me songs.
You could buy a. Oh, I didn't see that there was things under dog category, so I was like, you could buy a guard for 25 gold pieces.
What am I going to name my songbird?
What do we think? Have we gotten there?
Just getting my saddle. I have to get myself under my amount of money I'm allowed to have. Sorry, need saddlebags.
I'm not going to bother with animals. I was going to get a wee songbird and maybe a war dog, but we've got a Beastmaster Ranger in the party. You're going to be collecting animals, so I'm not going to bother. I was just on my horse. And a wee bird. What am I going to call my bird?
Would Snorri still have an engagement ring on him?
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely would.
That's true. She didn't take it.
Yes, I'm ending up with it one way or another.
What's that?
I said I'm ending up with it one way or another.
There's no songbird in the monster manual, so I'm just going to take for armor class and flying, like its movement, I'm just going to take the closest I can, I think.
Yeah, I think
Its attack will be 1 damage, with no doubt. Like a raven gets 1, so I would assume 1. The minimum, you know?
Yeah.
It's academics. I don't need to really put all this in. I'll give it an armor class, and that's probably enough. It'll have 1 hit dice. Less. Tackle 20. I'm making this up, Dave, but I'm making it weak as fuck. Damage 1. Hit points 1. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean it's not a combat bird.
Yeah. So I'll give it damage 1, hit points 1. Tackle 20. It's a songbird. She's called Lydia. She sits on my shoulder and she sings me cute little songs. So I have a horse and a bird. I feel quite well equipped. I don't have the best armor and shield and weapon, but I've got a bird and a horse and a pompous attitude.
What do you think? Did we do it?
Just need one more. Give me a second. I gotta. My horse's name's Murphy, but I gotta figure out what. Just a riding horse. For now.
That's all I've got just now. And I was thinking, like, oh, I'm really sad that I can't buy like a draft horse or a war horse because I'm a paladin. It's all about a horse. But At level 4 is when a paladin can call upon his warhorse, and it's like a holy mount almost.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm just sticking with my riding horse just now, and then maybe get a better horse later. The thing is, when you call upon holy mount, Dave, you need to confirm this, but I think the DM rolls from a table, and it's not just horses. You can get, like, I think the minimum you can get is a warhorse. That's like the minimum you get.
Yeah.
That's the most common. After that, you're getting like Pegasus and Griffins, and if you get like a really lucky roll.
Yeah, I didn't think it happened that low level, but I definitely agree. I remember seeing some pretty wild shit.
It's level 4, but I think it's like 90% chance that you get a warhorse. You know what I mean? I think the rare ones are quite rare.
Yeah.
But it is level 4.
Yeah.
Where's the saving throws and hit dice?
The saving throws I put in for you. That was in
Oh,
the
okay.
chart. Hit dice though is based off of your class.
3d6
is 6. And you
3d6 plus whatever con bonus you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now.
I got 14 with my 3d10. Quite annoyed at that.
Man, this shit sucks.
What's your?
It's heartbreaking a shit roll when you're building a character. Like,
I was just say, what's your con? But all your stats are pretty rough, huh? Oh, your con's not too bad.
Con is
Yeah, you're gonna.
16.
Yeah, you get a few. So you should get 2 every level from a 16 con.
is the for con bonus?
It says plus 2 HP adjustment.
Nice. Yeah, it's every level.
Yeah. Okay. So you actually have 16 HP. So that's a bit better.
You've got more than me. What did you get? Your 16 con's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 15 and then plus the racial of plus 1.
Dwarf ratio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, I'm getting up to the bathroom, guys. I'll just be a minute.
Okay, I think I'm done then.
You have done it.
Are we taking a quick break?
Yeah, we can take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do your two care packages, and then we'll get everyone established in the world and reveal some secrets that have changed.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah. All right. Hitting an ad real quick. Be right back.
Oh, come back in. Half of us are gone. Oh, I'm excited. A paladin. My total gear weight is 173.
Oh my god.
Because I've got a lance. I didn't even get a two-handed sword, but like Morning Star, 5 spears. I had to take extra horseshoes. Yeah, my equipment list is heavy. Like, I wouldn't be able to carry a third of this without the horse.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I'm at 64.
See, my weight allowance is 75, so that's what I can carry. No, 70, unencumbered. My armor weighs 40 and my shield weighs 7. So I'm at 47 with just my armor and my shield. Then if I pick up a longsword, I'm at 52. Like, I've got 18 left. Well, Morningstar weighs another 12. I've got 6 left. A spear is 5. I've got 1 left.
Where do we figure out our weight allowance? I can't remember that.
It's an encumbered.
Strength.
Yeah, so if you go into Chapter 6, Money and Equipment, and then go into Encumbrance, and then go into Character Encumbrance, it tells you
tied to strength.
So like right now I'm lightly encumbered because I'm at 64 and I should be 56 to 85.
So you can be moving even slower than dwarf speed.
Yeah.
So we go by the character strength of
Yeah.
3? Is that our level or?
No, so what your actual ability score is?
Oh, sorry.
If you look at the top of the sheet on the ability scores, top line strength.
Yes, 13.
Yep. Yeah.
Weight
See,
allowance
yeah.
is 45. I understand now. Thank you.
Yep.
So what do you think he's going to do to us?
Don't know. I hope we can make it more than 6 sessions without dying this time. It's because he's been reading somewhere that to make D&D content more watchable, you need to make short seasons. So he's like, right, they've been alive 6 weeks, let's kill them. Long campaigns are just not good viewing. Fucking kill them.
How do you figure out your surprised and shieldless AC, or do we even need to do that?
I think
shield-
mine were for Alicia were listed the same.
Your surprised is your AC without your dex bonus. So if you don't
Which I
have a
don't
dex
think I get
bonus,
one anyway.
then it's just the same. And shieldless, it's what shield are you using generally?
None. My face, I guess.
My fucking personality. Why are you asking? It's the same then. It's just the same. All of them are the same.
So
My
they're the-
face.
So they're the same. Nice. Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, I think
Did
so.
it. We're back. Everybody's here. All right.
Okay, was there some? Hold on, the one thing, something about saving throws, or did we do that?
We put those in for you.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm ready.
So for the saving throws though, I had on Winnie's that there was +4 modifier for the rod, staff, or wand petrification, and then also for spell.
What was that from?
Just being a dwarf or racial.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't look at any of the
Yep.
racial stuff. I just put it
Okay.
based just off of your class.
You also have it against poison as a dwarf, and it's +1 for every 3.5 points of Constitution you have.
Yeah, I put that in my player notes.
Yeah, you get that for poison as well.
Cool. Okay.
Humans don't have those.
The main benefit of human, the main difference between human and anything else, Goof, in this edition, is that humans don't multi-class, they dual class. And also, it's the only race that doesn't have a level cap.
So what's the difference between a multi and a dual?
So, a multi-class is like Arix was. He was a level 1/1 bard/fighter, and he would level the two things up. He would go up to level 1/2, and then 2/2, and then 3/2, and then
Okay, you like
3/3.
split everything.
Splits them and they level up simultaneously. Dual class is when I, for example, am a paladin, and I decide after level 9 I want to change class to a cleric. I then become a level 1 cleric, and I lose all the paladin abilities until I get one level above. So I've got to get to level 10 as a cleric. I then get all my paladin abilities back. So it's a very, very, very different process, dual classing. You lose all your levels for a long time. It's like a really, really different thing.
Okay.
Would you say that's quite a comprehensive description of the differences, Dave?
Yeah, I feel like I also remember humans can be any class, right? Because there's a lot of class restrictions. That'd be the only thing I would add.
The only race that can be anything, yeah.
Yeah, but I think yours are a little more important. The the dual classing versus the multi is pretty crazy, and
the
the level,
no level
cap,
cap.
is pretty significant as well. And that's a thing I think people forget about a lot.
The thing people often look at humans and think they're underpowered compared to all the other races. What you also have to consider is the political and social ramifications of being a human versus being a demi-human. You're the dominant race. You know, the racism doesn't affect you, etc., etc., etc.
All right, so
Human privilege.
Goofin and Brew, who wants to roll their D8 first?
Go ahead, Goof.
We're rolling a 1d8.
Good luck. This is for special items, I think.
I'm gonna laugh if she gets Elmet's life insurance policy.
She got one.
Got a
She's at
1.
one end of something.
So,
It's either really good or really bad.
Or just as random as everything else, possibly.
It's the windfall. It's the insurance policy. 12.
She got Elmet's life insurance policy after murdering him.
12,000 gold. 12,000 gold, 2 healing potions, and a ring.
A ring of protection plus 1 is a priceless item, like.
Pretty good.
Wow.
I don't
Nice
know what I
roll.
got, but I thank you.
thank you, Elmet. May you forever rest in peace.
R.I.P. Helmet.
Oh my goodness.
All right, same thing. A D8.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta, because I take it off the list every time I do this. Let me just
Yeah,
make
no,
sure
you're
I have it.
fine.
Good
Why
luck.
can't I
Okay,
copy
It seems-
paste that?
yeah.
It seems you're rolling for second
you
prize
need-
now, but good
you
luck.
Need, where'd it go? 1. I want you to get a 2 personally, but that's for selfish reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
12 chickens.
no.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
chicken.
funny though. I'm like trying to sneak through a dungeon.
This is my horse, my songbird. This is my dog and my bear. These are my chickens.
So
Yeah, keep the chickens
Uh,
quiet.
you have, a,
What?
you have a giant slaying sword, a bag of holding, and a pound of salt.
Bag of
So is
holding
this sword
priceless
bigger than
item.
she is as a dwarf? Can she actually hold it? Or he actually hold it?
It's a humanoid sword that is made for slaying giants.
Is that a long sword or a two-handed sword, David?
I have to roll.
Because
Yeah.
me and this dwarf might have to talk.
So wait, for the bag of holding,
Yeah.
that holds everything, but does it weigh? Is it weightless too?
Yes,
It has
yes.
well, has a set weight.
Oh.
But
Yeah, it's like the fucking best magic item in the game.
yeah, it's a really good one.
Oh yeah, it's the
That's
most
pretty
handy
nice
magic
for a
item in the
thief.
game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can throw, like, you know, if I lose my horse, I can't carry all my weapons and equipment, but I throw them in that bag and it's fine.
Let's see. So for the sword, I need you. Hold on. Where'd it go?
The potion of healing should be interesting because I don't actually have any spells memorized. I guess I just swallow the potion.
As a ranger, you'll not get any healing spells until level 9 or level 8, I think.
But if it's a potion, I can drink it, though, right?
But anyone can drink a potion.
Or
yeah.
give it away to somebody.
I've got lay on hands once per day, and that levels up 2 hit points per level. So at level 3, I can just touch somebody for 6 healing.
Fucking where is it?
Greater healing.
Go ahead and just roll a d6, Brew. I can't find the split I'm looking for. So 1 and 2. Okay, so it's a 2-hander.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 2-hander.
Are you gonna want that?
can you even use that?
No. Are you gonna want it?
Yeah, I am gonna want that 100%. I took two-handed sword as one of my weapon proficiencies.
All right, yeah, you can have it if you want.
Right, I need to give you something now, though.
You can just put a whole bunch of shit in my bag of holding, so you're not over encumbered too.
There was one more question. What was the other question? Oh, bag of holding weight. Bag of holding weight. Miscellaneous.
Right, what's the weight on that? It's fucking loads. 15. Do you take anything off the weight on magic items, Dave?
I want to read it.
It's a home rule for me, like.
Holding. Miscellaneous bags, pouches, and bottles. Miscellaneous bags.
Right. Brew. The only way I'm going to make this a fair trade. See this bag of turquoise animal figurines I have? Whatever it is, it's now yours, I guess. I don't really have anything else to give you. I have to keep the holy symbol, like. There you go. Bag of turquoise animal figurines. We traded.
So, Brew, your bag of holding is the starter one. So it always weighs 15 pounds. It can hold up to 250 pounds or 30 cubic feet of material.
Wow.
30 cubic feet?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
The largest goes up to 1,500 pounds and 250 cubic feet.
Wow.
Wait, how many pounds was it again? Sorry.
15.
No, that it can hold. 150?
250.
250? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds such a good item.
Yeah.
So, Dave, I have a couple of questions about my windfall.
Yeah, your inheritance.
Yeah. Says the Ring of Protection +1.
Yep.
I'm assuming if I wanted to sell it, it's worth 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
And then it says inscription provides clue to function. So is that something we'll read the inscription or something?
Yeah,
Something we do?
I usually envision, right, like the inner part of the band has like a human with like a shield up, right? And then it's got like a wind symbol and then like a splash of water symbol and like a lightning, right? And he's just fine. You know what I mean? Usually it's a whole big thing to figure out what your magic item does.
If it's a standard Ring of Protection +1, it does +1 to your armor class in all saves.
Yep.
So how do I record that?
You just manually edit everything down one and then write it in your equipment.
So my armor is now 9. Armor class is now 9.
Yeah.
Yep. And put a +1 in all your save boxes.
So modifier +1.
Yeah. Nice items, everybody. Like, mine were pretty good, but then I got a swap for one that was really good, so I'm good.
What was number 2 then?
So I used the items that I had initially put in Prefector Loric's vault. I just moved them around a little bit. So that was the simple weapon mace and gold holy symbol, God of Light, which is the set of Paylor / Lathander stuff I stole from Curse of Strahd.
Right, quick question about your sword then, Dave. Your great sword +2 giant slayer.
Yeah.
Is it a +2 great sword and then it changes for it's like a +5 versus giants or something?
I gotta look.
It's usually what you get. It's like +2 sword / +5 versus giants, something like that. Yeah.
The Giant Slayer is like a proper name one, so it might not be the same.
Oh, it's a name type. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, let me take a
Maybe the monster manual, is it?
What's that?
Sorry, the Dungeon Master's Guide, is it?
Yeah. Let's see.
I think I'm buying dinner, guys.
Hey.
And maybe some more stuff.
Yeah.
Like those war horses.
Welcome to the zoo.
Found it. Sword +2 Giant Slayer provides a +3 bonus versus any giant, giantkin, etin, ogre, mage, or titan against any of the true giants. Hail, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. The sword causes double damage.
Nice. So it's a 2
So
normally
instead of
in better, or it's just
Yeah.
a sword unless you're fighting.
It's a +2 against anything.
Yeah.
It's a +3 against giant kin, and it's a +3 with double damage against true giants.
Yeah. It's like because it's like fire tongue and 9 lives. You know what I mean? Like it's not just a bane weapon. It's
It's a named weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit
So it's a
better.
+2. In normal circumstances, it's a +2 against giant kin. It's a +3, and against true giants, it's a +3 with double damage.
Yeah, nice.
So what would Lorik's dragon be?
Well, it'd be a true dragon.
But for him to fight it, if this dragon was silly enough to land within range of the sword,
no impact. If Lorik was friends with a frost giant, however, yeah, our boy.
So a giant isn't a dragon. Okay.
Yeah, giant is hill giant, frost giant. I think Cyclops and troll. I'd have to double check.
Cyclops is giant kin.
Giant kin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit better, but not the same.
With the 2 potions that I got, the healing and the greater healing, where do I look up to see what they actually do and their differences?
They're in the DMG.
I've got this from memory, David. Potion of healing is 1d8. A potion of greater healing is, you can either use it as 3 1d8s or as it's got a single use or a 3 uses, and I'm not sure the exact numbers, but a potion of greater healing, you can either use it 3 times for like 1d8 or 1d10, or you can use it 1 time for like 3d8 or 3d10.
Where do I find that in
okay. Let me try.
So I can learn.
Okay, so Dungeon Master Guide, money and equipment. Maybe not. No. Magical items.
Yeah, I might have written it down wrong. It might have been extra
Table
healing.
89.
Extra healing, not greater healing.
I think it is extra healing, yeah.
Extra
Table
healing,
89, potions and oils.
+3 when wholly consumed, or 1d8 for each third drunk, like you said.
Yeah.
A healing potion must be consumed as a single round. When it's done, it's 2d4 +2.
There you go. So your big one is either 3 uses of d8 or 1 use of 3d8 +3.
And the other one is 2d4 +2?
Yeah.
Nice items. Right, I'm just have to go to the bathroom again.
So if we all get into a battle, there's 3 of us. I can heal myself, and each of us, that takes away the
Yeah, well, that would just be, remember, that'd be, different actions each time.
So it wasn't a greater one. What was it called? Potion of
extra healing. Okay. So we're finally getting there. We're going to get into the game now in just a sec. Damn. Got some hustle. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
So I worked these out in my head. They might not be 100% exact, but they fell down into a couple different groups. The first, the easiest, right? It's just y'all were here all along. I don't think that works super well for not Alicia, but I can't think of your new character's name. I apologize.
Amiston?
Amiston. I don't think that works very well for him. Right, because like the Dwarven Railroad is
He'd have been right on her heels to get in.
Yeah, so I don't think that's going to work with the way we ended up building characters. So the second way to do it is either the Elven or Dwarven resistance. Right? So the former Prefector Lorik and the Elven Supreme, right, underground. Conversely, the dwarves also have a bone to pick. The elves, infringed on their territory, sent suicide bombers into Stone Under Mountain, and caused a lot of problems there. So the dwarves are actively looking to correct this situation, clear their good name, and get a little vengeance. Both of those exist as options. Thirdly, if you remember, the Consortium, which was the Leon and Lara Tulper, they were thieves, smugglers, etc. That was not their only safe house. They've now lost some significant investments in the form of the burning potion and a safe house. The party may have compromised, and all of the items they're in. So they're looking to make a little bit of money. You come in owing. That's not how you spell owing. No E. Owing the organization, the mob, right? Finally, this one to me is interesting, though it's chaotic. Okias, the Ash Mage, when he does his big powerful spells, he winked his entire building out of existence. He had a few things to take care of and he left. But he owed some people some favors before he left. He may have yoinked all of you out of space and time and whatever else it was you were doing and plopped you in the very center of all of this problems to clear his debts before he fled.
I quite like that one, because it ties us into that character, and I like that character.
Yeah, so to be clear, he's gone. He will not be showing his face here. At least, not to say that you couldn't track him down, right? And be like, okay, who the fuck dropped me here? But
it's a little continuity without us having any allegiance to one side or the other, isn't it? Quite like it.
Right, yeah. This one is kind of tough, right? That you were already here. This ties you explicitly in with one force or another. This ties you in with a third force that kind of has something to gain out of the situation. This one's kind of just classic adventurer. Bunch of fucking chicanery.
Which seems to be what we're good at, is chicanery.
Definitely
yeah.
what you're good at.
I like the sound of that,
Yeah.
And then Snorri, who was already here. So this is just about getting Oliver and I in, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Snorri goes looking for help.
I guess here's the other thing.
For vengeance.
To that end, you don't have to do... Right? Each of you can pick something different. Right? We could very easily just say... Right, Snorri's here. And then let the other two pick what they want.
Amstad's coming in looking for Alicia, so the least amount of allegiances, the better. I'm going with Okias.
So that would be someone on the island wanted you here for a reason, and Okias brought you here to pay off his debts to them. So these are...
Okay.
You know who it is and what they want from you. This is you do not know who it is and what they want from you.
I mean, Okias summoning us works because you can say that Okias has just used some sort of summoning spell, and it's somehow brought people that are connected to the previous people. That's why it's brought Alicia's brother. That's why it's brought a cleric of the same faith of Winifred.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paladin.
Yeah, is that what you want to do?
It works.
Okay, cool. So we have our answer then. So both Duke Cyril,
Duke Cyril Goldspear the Fourth.
Yeah, and Amastan.
Dave just blows it and goes, yeah, whatever.
Yep, him.
Duke Gold spear. I'm gonna run out of room.
Duke Cyril Gold Cloth.
Cyril is important.
Duke cold spar. I can write. Okay. So we have our answers there. So our goal for the next 13 minutes will get everybody in the same location. So it is a cold, fall night. What was Amistan doing before he was summoned by Okias the Ash Mage across the world?
He was out. He was doing some hunting. So he was riding his horse around with his dog out hunting.
Nice.
Had his pack, all his stuff because he's been out for a few weeks.
Yeah. Was that after?
So he's got all of his gear.
Was that after a fight with his brother? Has he not been at the family clan for some time?
Well, when Alicia left, he wished he could have gone, and so he's been trying to stay low because the brother's angry.
Mm-hmm.
And so he just was off doing hunting, providing for people, doing stuff without really associating with his brother a lot.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's between towns, as it were.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or out in the woods somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine the sensation of getting yanked and yoinked across to time space is pretty unfamiliar to him.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and just roll a spell saving throw real quick? Let's see how you make it through.
So what do I roll?
You're just going to go into your character sheet, and the saving throw on the top right, the very bottom one says spell. You just click the die at the end of it.
No bonuses or anything, or input values?
Nope. Nice. Okay. So as you are, popped through from one end to the other, you arrive noticing a few things. One, there's a ring on your finger that was not there initially.
Ooh.
Two, there is like a junior adventurer explorer's backpack with, the initials. What? I don't know. What do we think Elmet's last name was? Johnson?
Definitely Johnson.
Elmet Johnson.
Yeah.
EJ?
EHJ stitched into it. It looks a little bloody. Not like terribly so, but a little bloody.
Of course I won it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And inside, there's a pouch on the side, right? You can slot three potions in it, 3 vials. One's missing, 2 are there. And just an incredible amount, like 50 gold bars.
Where did Elmer get the money?
It's just an incredible amount of money.
He's holding out.
We had every right to kick him off.
Yeah.
He was independently wealthy. Okay, I mean, here you are. You don't know where it is. You're extremely disoriented. If you didn't know any better, you'd assume you've been framed at this point. Right? Somebody just forced a bunch of money on you. What do you do?
So when I look around, am I in a town? Am I in the woods? Am I?
Yeah, you're probably just at the edge of Okias's former property. So there is a very striking empty lot that goes down like maybe 8 or 10 feet into the ground, right? That's been like recently excavated. But it's like in a medium posh kind of town. So it's got like a little parks here and there, but very tended to, manufactured gardens and everything. They're very fake and sterile looking, especially to someone who's used to the woods. But at least there's a respect for the land.
Are there any people around? Any animals around?
Just yours. It's very late. In fact, actually, it's probably very early here. Yeah, it's probably very early here compared to where you were. You'll have jet lag for a few days.
So there's nobody out around, no animals.
No.
Can I hear anything?
No, it's eerily quiet. And then as you're looking around, there are still dragons flying overhead, keeping things safe. Or menacing, perhaps.
Given I speak Draconic, can I ask him what's up?
You just yell out to the dragon. Yeah.
Say hi.
Sure.
Hi.
Yeah, so you growl with Draconic, and we like cut, and we look back at the dragon, which is kind of just riding the gales, so it doesn't have to expend much energy, right? And we hear a noise. It doesn't quite really mean anything to us, but it turns its head and looks down. And we cut away.
And Goofin's character instantly dies.
He dies. Yeah, I know. What the heck?
All right, Gold Spear. Where were you?
I was in my local village aiding the needy, curing diseases on these peasants with their filthy food and their filthy dirty water and their sex before marriage. I am casting cure disease on these filthy hobos, and then all of a sudden, poof, I am vanished into thin air, and here I see myself in this strange place, and I don't know where I am.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your spell saving throw as well.
Okay. 1 second. 0 successes. I failed, good man.
Yeah, so I imagine it's like a that very powerful vertigo sinking feeling in your stomach, right? You just feel like the whole world's dropped out from underneath you, and you feel like you're gonna lose your stomach.
Okay.
But at least you're indoors. Is your horse with you?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to bear with me a second. I'm going to have to grab a towel. I just spilled beer on my desk. I'm the worst.
Oh. You gotta step away. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is fun. This is good timing. Snorri.
I'm back already, man. I live in
damn.
Scotland. We don't have huge, big fucking American houses, dude. It's tiny. The kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, and the living room are within 10 meters of each other, dude.
Okay, that's fair. Snorri, were you okay with staying at the 12 Golden Geese for a while?
Yeah, I think he probably would have slept in the barn for a little bit.
Okay.
And then when they didn't come back, maybe go inside.
Yeah, so somebody named Yating came down and talked to you and offered you, they were able to split the room right with you. They'd pay the first couple weeks if you would just help them out. They needed some help, getting their affairs in order. They needed, someone to kind of companion along with them to and fro, right?
Isn't Yating like that's like deathly evil?
Well,
okay, yeah, this sounds great. Yeah.
Very polite young woman that is asking Snorri for assistance. And that seems like it went fine for a little while, right? And you guys, she's charming in a sort of every now and then there seems to be a bit of like a subtle knife insult underneath what she's saying, right? She'll correct herself. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean that. Has Snorri been like hopelessly sad?
Yeah, I think he's probably like wondering what happened to Winnie. Because, I mean, you made this character, Dave. So the fact that he was so smitten and wanted to propose after one encounter, I think he'd be pretty devastated.
Yeah.
Heartbroken, eh?
So what, 6 months later? 3 months later?
Yeah, it's 6 months later. In that time, Yuting has finally, seemingly, solved their issue of their affairs, and Yuting says, in a couple weeks we'll be able to move full time into our new house if you want to come with me. I'd hate to kick you out, but I finally settled the will. I am now the owner of this bar that I'm going to turn into a bar and tavern. What it used to be called the Harpy, but I think I'm going to call it Arix's Place.
Sorry, I'm breaking the fourth wall there.
So Yak is out.
Yeah, would we know what happened to Yak?
I mean, if Snorri wants to ask, I suppose you could.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think he would have known Yak really and known to ask. So
Yeah. And she goes on and says, like, you've been very helpful to me, Snorri. You've made me feel safe. You've taken care of me. You've been one of my only friends here, since our companions got drafted, we think. I just,
Excuse me.
I need to calm down. Life needs to stop going so fast. And she sort of pats her stomach a little bit. She says, I gotta have a safe place for this baby.
you're dropping all these bombs right now.
No way. No way.
Arix has followed the family tradition.
Alex is going to be a father.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Just
I was
clarification,
alive 6 sessions and I managed to procreate. I'll take
So
that as a win.
Yaking's talking about our companions. Is she talking about Alicia and Arix and like as if we were all companions of her?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. Well, I mean, if you want to give me a place to stay, that'd be great. But
She says, of course, I'm not forcing you to stay with me. Certainly you can come and go as you please. I need you to know that you are always welcome here. I appreciate the time, the energy you've given me, you've spent with me, and I was chased out of here. My sister was an awful thing, and she took everything and left. She kicked me to the street. It took me a long time to find my way home, and now, well, we shall see what the world has in store for us, yes?
yeah, absolutely. I can't believe that that you would have been kicked out like that, especially in your position. And God, what a horrible thing to have done. But I think we're all suffering losses here, and I'm more than happy to assist where I can.
Nice. And yeah, gold spear. You just appear inside the 12 golden geese.
What is this? Where am I? What is this godforsaken place?
And there's just a commotion outside.
His horse landed on the roof.
What? Where am I? What is going on? What is all this commotion?
Yeah, he's in the
So I guess
second floor
I'll
of
go
all
look
the
at it.
rooms.
What's going on here? So I'll go outside and check out the commotion, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting your horse down those stairs, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've just been teleported into the place with my horse up the stairs. Fuck, okay.
yeah.
So I get off my horse.
Yeah, and I mean, like, everyone's kind of poking their head out out of there, and they're like, new management isn't gonna let you have a horse in here.
I'm sorry. Do forgive me. Where are my manners? I will take the horse outside. Do forgive me. And we'll try and take my horse outside, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
How am I going to get down the stairs?
Goofin, if I'm remembering correctly, that's not gonna go well, right? Like,
What?
I've heard
Horses
cows-
will go.
Oh, they'll go downstairs? I've heard they'll go upstairs.
They will go down very, very slowly and carefully.
Okay.
And if they're at all skitterish, they will do stupid things.
Yeah, okay, but they will go down them.
They will, but very
Yeah. Okay.
tentative, slow.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think that there's probably a little more commotion than maybe Duke Goldspear would like, but also people like he's a strapping man with a big weapon and a powerful looking armor, they'll
A fine handlebar mustache.
yeah, they'll let this happen. Like he is taking the horse down the stairs and towards the door. That does seem like the correct direction to go with the horse. Do you have handle animal?
Nope.
Color? No.
I have riding. I don't have handle animal. No.
Okay. We'll go for a riding. It's at least close. It's not exact,
Right.
but you want to roll
Okay.
under, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll say success or fail.
we're gonna add 2 to this roll.
What the horse will want to do is jump,
That's enough.
not walk down.
Yeah, he gets it though.
Okay.
Nice.
Good boy, Gideon. Very clever horse. Well done.
Yeah. So
Bravo.
Ting and possibly Snorri kind of looking out the door of their room as there's just this powerful looking holy man escorting a horse down the stairs.
Don't mind us. We're just leaving.
Oh my.
So, yeah, I'm doing my best to get the horse outside of the tavern, I guess, is
Right.
my main mission right now.
Does Snorri want to do anything in particular? The strange man
Hell
with
no.
the horse? So we cut back, Goofin. Tell me about some of Amistan's like abilities. Like what has he achieved in his life? Is he a powerful hunter? Is he a folk hero? Right? Like you said, he helps people.
Well, he helps people. He goes out and he hunts. He takes care of he was raising a lot of the animals with Alicia, like the 2 of them, because the brother he just wanted the horses and wanted the dogs, but he wasn't willing to train them.
Yeah.
So they were the ones who did it, and then he'd go out and he'd do hunting, providing for people. If they needed stuff done, he'd help them.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a D20 roll. You're gonna pick 2 numbers. They can just be 1 and 2 or 19 and 20, whatever. Mostly, I think this dragon is going to regard you and move on, but it is possible that the tales of Amistan have reached even its ears. Well, damn. I don't think we specified, but that's a pretty good roll, huh?
I hope so.
What were you intending your numbers to be?
I was intending my numbers to not die.
Okay.
I'm scared of you, Dave.
A complicated answer, but we're gonna let it ride. So Amistan, you're going to be scared. You're gonna continue to be scared as this dragon basically you screeches to a halt in midair and then just falls, right? And just drops 1,000 feet in a couple seconds, right? And then catches, that momentum, glides towards you, and then it is that moment that you realize it's coming right for me. What do you do?
Well, if I'm a Beastmaster and I have the animal, the telepathy thing, I'm going to ask it to land.
Okay. What's the telepathy thing?
Well, it's
Dragon doesn't come under animal.
Oh, it doesn't?
But she has a means to telepathically communicate with animals. Or sorry, he. Apologize.
Yeah, Beastmaster can establish telepathic communication with any normal or giant animal within 30 feet.
Nice. Okay. So I mean, you're projecting it out there.
Yeah.
What are Malice and your new horse friend doing as the dragon swoops in?
Malice is kind of hunkered down on his haunches.
Yeah.
Well, hackle's gone up. Not too sure what's going on.
Yeah.
And Murphy is stutter stepping, but
Yeah.
he's under control, but
yeah,
he's not exactly impressed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some GM fiat shit here because Amistan, am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Amistan is quite literally just like an eagle, like a hawk, right? Just plucked out of the ground and just immediately taken up. Neither of the animals really have much chance to react. If you want Malice to try and bite, he certainly can.
No.
Okay. And you are just grasped in the claw of this massive emerald dragon. Although still, it's only just into its adulthood, right? Probably got like 23-foot wingspan, and it's like 18 feet long kind of thing, not counting the tail. Big, but not like Titanic, you know what I mean? It's not the size of a plane, it's a puddle jumper. But it's grabbed you and it flies straight upwards, and you're just incredible amount of wind whipping past your head. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up to the point that you're like getting frost. You can see your breath, right? And it's just icing over your ears, or like blistering red with cold. And it says, "You smell of magic," in Draconic.
Sorry, I don't understand enough about the lore and the rest of that to understand what.
So you were just teleported or gated in.
Yeah.
And you.
Oh, so the teleportation.
And you yelled to the dragon like, "Hey, you got its attention. You got a crit 20," and it was like, "Oh, I'm curious. I'll go see." So it's just doing what dragons do. Being utterly terrifying.
Yeah. I just say I have no idea what happened. I just arrived. I don't know how I got here.
Yeah, and it responds, "And you speak in the ancient tongue. It was not meant for mortal throats."
I didn't mean to offend.
And if, only because of your training, you can tell the dragon smiles. Says, "You are good to those under your care. You care for many." And again, you're still just going up. You're gonna start getting low oxygen pretty soon.
I try. I do my best.
Do you know me, mortal?
Don't get dropped.
No, that's why I was saying hi. I like to say hi to new friends.
Yeah, and it'll just stop, right? And it just kind of hangs perfectly even for just a second as it begins to just sort of plummet. And it responds, "My master is not good to those under his care. He holds over me and my brothers the cure to an illness that plagues only gem dragons."
Did you say they were emerald dragons, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and now you're he's doing corkscrews right down. And yeah, centrifugal force, and just again, it's just fun to him. You know what I mean? Get out of here with that puffed magic dragon shit.
This does not sound like Puff.
He says, again, right, as you're spiraling down on it, he says, "You are an unknown element here. Do not be seen." And then he pulls in a really wide spin. And you can make a con check. You're very good at this. You have a chance of pulling through, but he's deliberately knocking you out to kind of hide you away.
So what do I do for a con check?
You are gonna roll. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost a character sheet. I'm gonna pull open your character sheet.
There's a roll to use for these, Dave. You can use System Shock if you want a Constitution-based skill check. It actually has that built in. Yeah. That's what that's for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where is that?
So right at the top.
Yep.
On the skills next to Constitution, it'll have a roll for System Shock. That's what that's for.
I mean, pretty good at it.
I don't see a roll. It just says 99%.
There should be a button next to it, no?
No, I don't have a button.
Matt, just roll 1d100 then, and you have to get 99 or lower.
Yeah, you're really good at this. I was just, it's pretty much the same. I was thinking a con check, just roll.
So 1d100?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's not very accurate, but yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we'll say you mostly pull through it, right? He throws a lot of G's your way, and you fight to keep conscious, right? As he comes out of this, like, massive spin, and it's disorienting, but you don't fall unconscious. And again, he just, lands real quick and just sort of like unceremoniously sort of drops you as you kind of scramble to your feet, and then really without losing much in the way of momentum, he just kind of springboards off the ground and resumes his patrol.
Okay. I'm assuming my horse is still there.
Yeah, he puts you near the horse. I did consider eating the horse, to be honest. Not even to be like a jerk, just like it's a dragon, but I was like, I feel like you'll have to fight the dragon if I eat the horse.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it.
And then me and the dog would die, and it'd be just the two of them, and I'd be trying to figure out how I didn't want to play my brother.
Right, exactly. So I was like, I'll be nice. He'll be good. You got a crit 20. You earned it. Yeah.
A nice roll.
So we'll do one last quick scene with Snorri, and then one last quick scene with Gold Spear.
Cool.
So either order's fine. Doesn't matter to me. It's just establishing what we want to do. We've given not Alicia something to think about.
Not Alicia.
Not Alicia. Yes, I
worked
can
so hard
remember
to
her
drill
name.
Alicia into my head. It's gonna take me a minute. Snorri, you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you saw a weird dude appear in the tavern, but like you didn't see that it was magic, so it was mostly just a weird noble trying to bring his horse into his room. Whatever.
You fucking letting horses in now?
Just like, that won't happen at my tavern.
Oh, I mean, obviously. How did he even get it up there, though?
It is weird. Do you have anything to do tonight, Snorri?
Cry a little bit, I guess.
Snorri, it's okay.
Cries pillow.
If anyone was going to survive, it's Winnie. You're Winnie.
Right. Let's hope that she's still out there somewhere.
They took all the animals. They took Elmet with them. They'll be safe.
Yeah, but that Elmet kid, like, I know we get that. We don't know what happened to him, and for all we know, he could be the one that did this. But I don't believe it. He was so small and frail, probably couldn't even stand a chance in whatever they faced. But
She's like, oh, that's
Oh, they
awful.
couldn't throw a rock, but
You think he could have done that? Wow, that's fucked up.
I mean, I don't know.
I guess that's true. You
I've
never
seen
know.
weird shit.
You never know who's sitting across from you, what they could be plotting and planning. My goodness. They could be
There's
evil.
so many evils in this world.
Yeah,
I know.
They
It's
could be so evil and you wouldn't know. Like, that'd be awful. There's some monster waiting to just swallow you whole.
I know you're good though, Yating.
Right, she says, thank you. I know you're good too. Pats your shoulder.
This is so hard to do, knowing everything.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Not meta game. Like, she's the most evil thing ever. She radiates pure evil, but we don't know that.
Maybe if you had told somebody. Everybody was just like, we're just not going to go in that tavern anymore. It was literally the whole
Yeah, she's evil. Let's go drink somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go drink
We never thought to tell the authorities.
or hey, Snorri, watch out for so and so while we're gone.
I mean, maybe I should go check on that guy. I just don't know how he would have got his horse in here in the first place. Like, how long has that thing been up there,
It's rather weird. Yeah, I mean, if he's new, it's probably good to let him know about the curfew and everything. They're still pretty strict about that.
Yeah, I'll go tell him and
Yeah.
I'll walk away.
Okay. Would Goldspear prefer his scene with Snorri, or would he prefer a scene kind of walking down the street, getting his bearings?
No, I'll do the scene with Snorri if you want.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. We could start the next game with the scene with Snorri, or we can end it tonight with Snorri.
What's up to you, mate? It's up to you.
No, it's your character.
Well, I'm coming down the stairs. Excuse me. I'll just be one moment. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And I'm just trying to fucking walk a horse down some stairs. That's my scene. Like, there's not really any more to think about than just trying to get this horse outside. I'm annoying people. I'm getting in their way.
Yeah.
You fucking like blathering idiot! Like, how did you even get a horse in here?
Excuse me, sir. Watch your mouth. I am nobility.
Oh,
I am Duke Sorrel IV. Now, if you would excuse me, I'm trying to get out of the way.
yeah. I mean, get the horse out, but don't bring the horse back in, bro. Yeah.
Of course. Do forgive me, good dwarf. Do forgive me. I will be one moment. And he's knocking people's hats off, and people are getting squashed against the walls as he's trying to get this horse down the stairs.
Fucking move! He's trying to get the horse out, people.
Yeah, everybody moves. Everybody knows Snorri. They're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I am doing my best to get it out of the way. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think you're out. At least outside, right? Like, you got to get it stowed and everything, but.
Okay. That's all I'm trying to do is just get it outside.
Fucking idiot, man.
Fucking dick. Sorry. I'm sorry, folks. One moment.
Do you continue talking to him, or are you waiting for him to get the horse settled then?
I'm just gonna let him get the horse out. I'm not even gonna help at this point.
Yeah, they brought somebody new on. I don't know their name yet. I apologize. So some new stable hand ties up the horse, nods once.
Helmet Jr.
Yeah, Helmet Jr. Grieve.
Is this an even younger brother we're going to kill next, is it?
Yeah, it doesn't have an inheritance either.
Yeah, I know. Poor thing.
We spent that.
Okay, so do you go back in? Like, it was lodging at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to take the horse to the stables.
Yeah, he takes care of that for you.
And then go back inside and go to... good sir, or madam, whoever is at the reception here in the tavern. I'm going to need a room for the night.
Yeah. There is a, this will be fun for you. There's a Durgar with a, double beard, right, tinged with red from his massive handlebar mustache, right? And these, like, pretty plain, brown gray robes, right? Just kind of tied off with like a very ceremonial knot, both ends dipped in red wax. Comes out and just nods, says, "Yes, one room."
Yes, thank you, sir. This will do. This is me. So this is him coming out of the room. He works here. He's the guy that's giving me the room.
Yeah, he works here. He's going to send you upstairs.
Okay, I'm taking note of the fact that that's a Durgar, a typically evil race, because my whole lifeblood is good versus evil. I'm a paladin, so I'm taking note. I'm taking a mental note of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he nods, says, "Welcome. Happy to have you."
Thank you. I would say happy to be here, but I would be lying to you. I don't even know where I am. Excuse me, I need to rest. So you gotta go into the room.
Okay.
Try and work out what's going on in the morning, I suppose.
Sure. Well, Snorri, you achieved your goal. He didn't go outside. You gonna continue trying to talk to him, or are you set?
No, I'm set, but I'm gonna tell somebody to up his charge to double because he looked wealthy and had a horse inside.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll end it there then, right? You go over, because you're good friends with this Durgar now. Like, yeah, he's a little scummy, but like he's still a fellow dwarf in Elven lands.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Snorri's a bit scummy too, so.
Yeah, he stows the keys, back in his robes and everything. He looks at you, Snorri. He just goes, "That's a weird one, isn't he?"
Fucking imbecile.
Where did he come from? He didn't walk in through the front door. Are we smuggling horses now?
I fucking guess so, man. I really don't know.
Weird. Well, Keep an eye out for him.
Fucking rich people, man. They think they know everything.
Oh, rich is he?
Nobility, apparently. Oh my god, pardon me, I'm fucking noble.
I think prices will go up
Hold on,
tonight. What do you
Is
think?
it Snorri Rich?
Yeah. He's paying double, man. Paying
Yeah,
double.
he goes and scribbles something in his little book. Yeah.
Right, and our final shot will just be, you know, the picturesque Chilean Isles. We see the dwarven Long O Island, the little one off the chute of that larger one there. Hold on, let me ping it. Right, this one right here. Just completely gutted. All of the trees have been ripped out of it, right? Trenches and embankments have been built around it, you know, like tank traps and hedgehogs and stuff, and there's just like smoke churning out of it. And then the dragon circling ahead up above.
Damn, Goof, you said something wrong.
What have we done?
Well,
You're starting
no, 'cause
forest fires now.
Try to make friends with dragons.
No. He was just telling me that his master was bad and that I need to be unseen. Like, I need to be not seen as being somebody who can speak to dragons. So I don't think I caused the dragons to do anything. The dragons are doing their shit.
Yeah, that is.
They're like, this person's giving off vibes. They must have had something to do with that helmet guy's death.
The party's so suspicious now of everyone, including each other.
We're not even a party yet. We hate each other.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see. Anybody got anybody to raid?
Ew.
Very quiet on my end.
1 second.
That Z Beshu guy that raided you, Brew, is still streaming.
Yeah, it looks like he.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'll come. Let's all raid Brew then.
Yeah, just to say. I think we're mostly the same viewers, but we can at least try.
Oh, I've had nothing all night.
Yeah.
Oh, this party dynamic is about to be great. Oh, by God, I'm nobility.
Right, raided.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, but isn't Snorri rich? Or he told Winnie he was.
No, I think he just got done with selling the artifact